Welcome, everybody, to another Connecting Directors featured spotlight. I've got a brand new company with me today that's going to be exhibiting at NFDA 2022. I'm super excited about this. I learned about these guys back in April of this year and have been able to watch firsthand how they've evolved. And I'm excited for them to hit the ground running in the death care space. So, Mr. Toby, introduce yourself and your company.
My name is Toby Tyler, and I am with the Charity Box Kiosk, an idea that we came up with to change the digital formats of funerals.
Well, Toby, you and I got connected through Jeff, the funeral commander Harbison, back at the ICCFA convention. You were there, just kind of research and development, learning a little bit about how this could be applied into the profession. So we thought that this was the coolest thing that was available at ICCFA this year. We've been connected with you since. I'm super excited to have you on. So first, tell us a little bit about the Charity Box and what you guys are doing.
Yes, and what a great experience that was out in Las Vegas. Met some fantastic people, was able to show off our kiosk just to see if it had legs. And after winning Best of Show and Brightest New Idea, we thought, well, this is real. So we've incorporated a lot of stuff we learned from those folks, took it back to better programmers, a lot of new graphic art with it, and created the Charity Box Kiosk that enables families to have donations made in their loved ones' names in a professional quality manner, and also incorporates the credit card and getting rid of the old personal check that nobody carries anymore. That's
Love it. I think it's fantastic. Like you're taking a problem that's existed for a long time in death care of families being able to donate in lieu of flowers to a charity, making it very simple. They can do that as they go through the receiving line at calling hours. The funeral home doesn't have to handle any of those transactions anymore. Everything's done through the kiosk. And the family is able to sign a guest book too, I believe, right? Isn't there unlimited guest books that are available through the kiosk as well?
Absolutely, Ryan. We have it where everybody and anybody can get the guest book. You can provide it to 5 family members, 50 family members. It's all the same. It's a really cool setup to where we've incorporated even the comments can be from a distance. People can add comments. Out of towners can sign our guest book. We're creating an experience that is, we're bringing the digital age into the guest book.
Love it. And I could go on for hours about the value of that digitally for a funeral home, but that's a conversation for another day. So I love it. But how did this idea for the Charity Box Kiosk come about?
Well, as I've gotten older, I've attended too many funerals for my friends, parents, and loved ones, and including some of my own. And the problem that I've always had is I don't carry a personal checkbook with me anymore, haven't for 20 years. And I don't like giving my cash up without getting credit for it. Being a small businessman, I need to get every deduction I can. So therefore, just trial and error of thinking of different ways. I was able to meet a kiosk manufacturer, and he asked him about my idea, and he said he's been waiting for somebody to come up with this. So, as you can see, even right here, voila. Now, when you give cash, we're going to give you a receipt that is tax deductible, has the name of the charity you just donated to in the loved one's name, instead of just cash in an envelope.
And look, you've incorporated something that every single consumer on the planet with a checking account has experienced through an ATM. Like, we know how to use those machines. We're comfortable with pulling receipts. Like, it makes a ton of sense. So what are you most excited about accomplishing at the upcoming NFDA convention?
Reintroducing the Charity Box Kiosk, great reception at ICCFA. Now I believe we have the finished product. And getting feedback from the funeral home directors about maybe things they see that we could add to it, finding how we could talk to them about deploying it, letting them understand that the profits that are available to them, letting people say, hey, we love what you see. How can we all profit off of this thing? And the financial gains to funeral homes are actually quite substantial with this thing. Besides the add-ons that we're giving the family.
I love that. And we've had some conversations off camera about all the benefits of this. And honestly, in a short segment like this, we don't have all the ability or time to go through all those benefits, but I'm excited for you to get feedback at NFDA. Okay, Toby, with the NFDA coming up, what do you want funeral directors to take away, or what do you hope they take away from your booth when they come to visit you?
That there's a new era in guest books and it's digital. The fact that in today's times, charity is most important, and we're going to enable more money to be donated in loved ones' names than ever before. Because when have you ever heard of a credit card at a visitation? But this is what we're going to do it in a professional manner. This isn't where you slide or swipe a card. This is a professional kiosk that does it in a dignified manner. And I think that the funeral homes will see that value,
Yeah.
And I really believe that with their input, they can understand that we're just trying to create a better market. And, excited for them to come by booth number 3225. We're over by the concession area. And
concession means bar, right?
Well, yes.
You're by the
yes,
alcohol.
Yeah. Adult beverages.
Okay. There we go. All right. That's an attraction. Good. Excellent. Well, I'm excited for you to connect with funeral directors and get some feedback, and for them to just understand the value of what your team is bringing, what the kiosk provides. Again, I could spend all day talking about the value of the data that's going to be coming through that, of how the funeral home can leverage that, and you're partnering with them. And we've seen for years a decline in the amount of flowers that are purchased at a funeral, donations going up. You're making this literally the most easiest way for a family to contribute to another charity in honor of a loved one. So I'm really excited for you guys. I'm excited to be a part of you launching and getting this thing going. I'm excited to see you in Baltimore. And
Awesome.
Give us your booth number one more time.
Okay. Well, in closing, we're at booth number 3225, and we want the great folks from NFDA to come by and see us. The whole Charity Box team is going to be there. We're going to have, from our programmer to our CFO, is going to be there, wanting to learn from the NFDA folks.
Love it. Love it. Well, Toby, I'm excited to see you next week. Hello to your team if they're around, and we'll see you in a few days.
Awesome. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it.